Yo, what's up? We're back. This is it. I had no idea. Oh yes, we went through Felix Wright backstory about how they saved him from apologizing him about stealing money which he didn't commit. So yeah. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's where I know what it's me to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world. Denari. Yeah, well, I'm just lucky that I took the day off for school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I've done it. So I took it kind of personally, you see. And some of the smells usually boss. Trial. Anyway, after the talk after that class trial, that's when I heard his father was defense authority. I remember his eyes were shy when we talk about his father. I'm going to become a defense authority just like my father. My famous defense authority. Oh, that's cute. He's still looking smart. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The deal sits instant. But I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later, then I heard Edward's name again. There was another article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something, the dark suspicious of a demon authority. Fabricating evidence, manipulated testimony, cover up facts. The article said that he would do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not actually I need to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him. I don't know how many times. He never replies. Edward, reply. I guess he doesn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I want to meet him and learn why he has become who he became. That's why I decided. Wait, he didn't mean. That's why. That's why you become a defense authority. To meet Edward. If I was a defense authority, he knew you have to meet me wherever he wanted or not. In court. Ooh. That is a clever play though. Edward believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. And I'm only know who knows the real Edward. I'm the only one who can help him. Oh, Nick. So is that why you helped me out for free? Oh, yes. I helped you because I believe in you. Except I don't remember saying that I'd do it for free. Oh, Nick. I have to save myself, but if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. It very well may be. That's the rental shop. First stop. Caretaker. We need to find out who or what it is. Let's settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of the evidence that I no longer need. Okay, let's go. We mean... Oh yeah, the camera. We still have the photograph. I guess we don't have the first gunshot fired 3 times. Here's this file. Picture. We're happy to discard on this. But we still have the parrot. Okay. Fair enough. Let's check on him. December 27th, Detention Center, Visitors Room. And look as grim as always. Miss Edward, I heard a story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. It wouldn't surprise me that the dramatic events happened after. And he couldn't remember the rest of his past. So that doesn't surprise me. Your lunch money was stolen, was it in 3rd grade? Lunch money. Oh right, yeah, I seem to remember something like that. I think you're the only one who really remembers. It's probably only matters to me anyway. Miss Edward, did you know the trial was a reason why the neck become a defense to authority? Ridiculous. Oh, Edward, seriously? Geez, thanks. That said, it does sounds like it's the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit. I feel right. So simple to fold even. Or maybe, yeah, but I think it changed too much, Edward. Oof. Perhaps. Edward, why did you become persecutor anyway? You used to look up your dad, you say you want to be defense authority, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me. And you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, right, but I'm not that good of a person. Well, suspect is apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes. A man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name is Yanni Yogi. It has to be a shooter. In any way you look at it. Yet he was found innocent. That defense authority got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 50 years ago, the three of us was trapped in the elevator for 5 hours. When we rescued, we suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all my memory of the murder. Lost your memory. Even now, I can't recall what happened in the elevator. That was a crux of a yogi's authority argument in the court. It claimed that Yanni Yogi has not been sound of mind due to oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released to the lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense authorities. Oh, what's your relationship with Bob Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. Did he like my sister, Mr. Eunuch? He was a perfectionist in all things. In court, his personal life, his obsessive doing everything perfectly. I don't agree with that view, to be honest. Because not everything has to be perfect. All that matters is you've done your best. That's all that matters. You've done your best. It doesn't have to be perfect per se. You did your best, I did my best, everyone did their best. That's all that matters. Perfectly, huh? In all cases, it has to take it on. None were left unsolved, and not one suspect was declared innocent ever. That is, I know. It's possible too. It is possible the son of the suspect were innocent, was indeed innocent. However, it's impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. Although Karma knows his job to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's night. That is impossible to find a witness in him. And here comes Felix Wright, fast in his face. Should a witness appear, he would do anything to power to make it go away. If what you say is true, you're heading for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right. There's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edward. It's a strange situation, which I find myself, I admit. No kidding. Let's see what you say about this. December 27, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Looks like Detective Gumsoon hasn't gone back yet. Gumsoon will not be coming back today. Oh, really? He said that there's some guy he has to arrest by tomorrow. Road caretaker. This house is something that cut to him is the last thing I do, pal. Good luck comes soon. Hold on. For some reason, I like to check here. December 27, Ghostberg North office is out again. When does he work anyway? No, not. Don't be harsh. I guess we have to come back later. Right? How long are you going to be standing in the office? Alright. December 27, Golden Park entrance. Hey pal, long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, hey. I got so worked up and slapped my tie in half. You mean like... Oh, sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you. Me now, who really did it? Me and the boat shop caretaker. Look, I made you a promise. I have that scoundrel in my custody by 12 time tomorrow. Come what may. It is my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. Aye. Detective Gumshoe is active today. Oh, one other thing. No one could go in the woods today. The woods where Otto was camping. The woods are off limits camping and apparently park ranger found out. It's got pretty mad and no one could go in for a while. I guess Otto is in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Alright, we can go in. December 27, Golden Lake Public Beach. Oh, the steel I saw is missing. I saw. Looked like the hot dog stand is close to. I guess now he's too busy right by Mr. Edward to show up for work. Yeah, but why it's gone? I guess he's taking it down. December 27, boat rental shop. The old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. No, that cleaning of the throat anywhere. Oh no. What may you be doing here? Out for a walk? The days of my youth are like the scent of fresh lemon. You see, Mr. Ghostberg, it's no time for idle missing. Miss Edwards is trial end tomorrow. That's true, yes. From what I saw today, trial Edwards should be fine, right? Well, I'm not sure about that. Oh, what do you mean about that? Well, I'm not sure. If I find anything out, come by my office at once. Maybe I might be offered to you some assistant. Thanks. Aye. What do you think Mr. Goldberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? Can we go in? Are you still there? Nobody's home. Hello. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder when you're on a gun, Polly. Hello. What? I can't believe he's run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello. What? 7 more minutes. I don't hear know the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. What's the number to the safe? 1228. Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I saw there isn't money in there. Oh. But hey, he keeps it locked right. There must be something value in here. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what is in there. I guess there might be a clue too. The only thing here is a letter. A letter. Oh, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. Have it in a very precisely clear letters. Get your friend of Miles Edward. What? What the heck? Edward. Nick. Well, my other name is, I'll be on here. How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge in Ma, Edward. Also said, this is your last chance. Now the time to get the revenge of two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edward. Corner Edward out and Nick. Get on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I fitted out today in court. It's all here, in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know. It's not like these instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond, the corner and Edward, he was following instructions. Who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get my friend on Miles Edward? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing for certain, this letter is an amazing clue. Yes. Maybe I should take care of Pony, Nick. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. Please know about her anyway. I thought they would do something. Oh, okay. Sorry, Pony. You said that I can't take you. Great, now the bird's going to hit me. Oh. I don't see anything else. The physical looks expensive. Maybe we should bring it to Detective Gumshoe. Did you think the caretaker would mind? Maybe we can just leave him the metal detector in the change. Or maybe we better not. Very funny. I guess we're going to... we'll go back here. And then Nick and Yana. Well, no time, no race. Let's get going. That's what I'm doing. Excuse me, what? You said that you're going to be here. Gosh. What if I send this? Edward, see this letter? This came out of safe in the sack where the boat mental caretaker Nick. Here's you. There you go. Revenge on me. Who's that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could it be innocent defendant that you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right? I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he was following this letter then. Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to be revenge of the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond. Also said this is your last chance. Last chance. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitation of a DLC instant. Wait, the old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yugi. Could it be Yugi? Of course, it could be Yugi. Yugi. The suspect in the deal set innocent. The one who was found innocent. Yeah, he's not so happy about it. One moment. Nope. What? Maybe something. Oh yeah, the Yugi. Yeah, the Yugi was a court beneath at the time. We just happened to be in the elevator together 50 years ago. The old break. Mr. Crowbar is strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it was felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed on us on that little box. We become unsettled. Help, I can't breathe. Dude, here's a trick. If you're in the tight space where there's not a lot of air to breathe, I think the trick is that you should try remain relaxed, calm. Try not to speak. That way you can manage how much oxygen you take in. Quiet, I said quiet, and not making this any easier. I want to get out help. Get us out. Get us out and use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I come to, I was in a hospital bed sitting and staring up the ceiling. The court Yana Yogi mental condition was called into question. They claimed that oxygen deprivation and stress caused temporary insanity. Not permanent. And the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent. Temporary. Isn't that strange? Just not to tell him to get revenge on Edward. Well, he wants to take revenge on you. Right. Yeah. They said that they've been troubling me in the last few days. I didn't know whether I should or not tell you. I mean the nightmare. It's a nightmare that I had. A memory of a crime that I committed. The crime you committed. A memory of a murder. I think the time's come to tell you all. For the last 50 years, I had the same dream almost every night. That must be exhausting. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. I can't dream. Dream about my father killing in the dark. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet, you're not making this any easier. I want to get out, help. Get us out. Get us out and use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. Here, you use it up my hair. What? Stop breathing my air. Or I'll stop here. What? Will you stop breathing my air? No, father. He's attacking, father. And I see this pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it's evidence from that day in the court or been if in the days I pick up the pistol. Get away. Get away from my father. And with that scream, I wake. Coaching scream. Screamed that wrong in my ears for the past 50 years. That's just a dream, right? Right? Well, here's the thing. Dream is reflection of what you'd be done for past your life. I always has constant dream of where I was in my old house. As a childhood house that I was raised in for like 17 years, and even though I was in a different house, I was still dreaming about my old house. So the dream is reminding of your past. In the same time when I was in the college, I keep dreaming about my secondary school. So yeah, interested in is it? So the dream is reflection of your memory. So that's why. So it's just a dream, right? Right. I thought it's only that keep me say for the past 50 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say sometimes people start our memory in self-defense. Maybe it's I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, then that can make sense. Get revenge on Mal Edward. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he was revenge against me. Wait, Edward, you mean it was me? I was true criminal of a deal sits. I shot my father. This is bad. What we're going to do next? What we can do? I will not say murderer, more like a manslaughter. Because it was so dark, as you mentioned, the earthquake came in and the electricity is out. so you can't see anything. And for some reason, you can't see where you're shooting. And it's more like a protection, like you try to stop the guy from killing your father, but at the same time, yeah, it's very complicated. So I was at defense, but also manslaughter. But at the same time, the bullet went through this hole, so the air would come back through. So yeah. So what we're going to do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about DO6 innocent, maybe. There's Nick. There's someone else who knows about DO6. Be right back. Are you going to be there now? December 27th, Goldberg's new office. Finally, Mr. Goldberg. I know there. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding. I can't believe you lot. My. Just calm down, tell me what happened. It's Mr. Edward. He... I see. Edward dreamed of his own father. It's only a dream. Only a dream. I wonder. Oh, if that's the case, why do you two look so troubled? Also consider this. Yugi is quite certain to hold a deep grudges against my Edward, so deep that he wants to frame him for murder. This needs to be summarized. In Miss Edward's dream, it was not a dream, it was real. So you imagine? Miles Edward drew the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder. His career was a bailiff and irretrievably wrecked. So his self-revenge on Miles Edward, this was his last chance, of course, with the statue of limitation so close. What do you know about Edward's father? He was dependent authority without peer. Tell truth, but it's true. You may have no one peer now that I think about it. You mentioned Mia Fey. My sister, Gregory Edward, was very disapproval of Miss Von Karma techniques. That's no surprise. Well, Von Karma was a street man, full testimony and evidence are nothing to him. The result is to have a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edward tried to call attention to his methods, and he lost. He died in despair, as it were. I see. When Gregory Edward was killed, the police called a spirit medium. That was your mother, Mr. Fay. I'm Gregory Edward. I'm be killed. The one who shot me was a bailiff, Yagi Yugi. Yet Yugi was found innocent. That's my mother. That's my mother left us. Everyone called her fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was Lucy, and yet, now I think about it, it seems like the one who lied was Gregory Edwards' ghost. Gregory Edwards must know who shot him. I don't believe it. So you say that he's falsified his testimony, that Edward's dad lied to protect his son. It's only a possibility, mind you, but it is a possibility nonetheless. What about this? Oh, this letter. It does seem that Yugi was following this letter when he's killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was killed to defend her daughter, but he defends client not for their sake, but for his own. For his own sake, he never trusted his client. That one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. He's got his client far innocent, why shouldn't matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict. for no one but himself. Yugi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. You understand soon, love. So Robert declared that he's mentally incapable. Hence, everyone believed that Yugi can't look after himself. Socially ruined. Wait, what is it? This letter. I've seen this handwritten somewhere before a long time ago. Those are writing this. Do you have any idea who wrote this? No, it can't be him. Can't be Miles because he has no idea. I have a feeling. It could have been Megan. Volcama. Why would he have something to do with this? Oh, well, I'm not sure. Volcama. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Volcama's handwriting. I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time in court reports. What? But that means the one who told Yugi to kill was correct. Manfred Volcama himself. What does this mean then? One would Volcama was to frame Edward. If it's truly Volcama who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edward has accidentally killed his own father. He said as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He pressed a point into the court by Miles Edward guilty. Oh no. He would do anything to get the guilty verdict. Oh no. But how could Volcama know Edward's past like that? If I don't, Edward thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yeah, I don't know that Volcama is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy God against Gregory Edward by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 50 years ago. Volcama missed Gregory Edward in court, and Volcama did win. But he didn't make it though. That trial is unscarred. What happened in the trial between Edward's dad and Volcama? Volcama got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edward accused the karma of his faulty evidence. Though he lost the trial, Edward accusation stood. Faulty evidence. It was only penalty Volcama ever received in his career as a persecutor. Gregory Edward dealt a blow with his perfect trial record. Wow. Must be quite a shock for Volcama. He took a vacation for 7 months after that, you see. A vacation, yes, an unusual event for a man. That was his first and last vacation he ever taken in his many years of persecution. Really? You take vacation? Man, that must be real tiring. Without proper breaks throughout the work of your life and career. How are you not even losing your mind? He's probably already lost his plot. And the plot hasn't stopped. I'd go to sea or to the mountains. They'll tell me how they've been to Europe. I have a strange idea about vacation in Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalties upset him quite a lot. Odd. If he were to keep a perfect record so badly, but he would take a long vacation. What do we do, Nick? Volcama is going to bring up Deosit. You can bet on it. Or what if Mr. Edward pleads guilty to Deosit? I won't let him. Oh yes, Mr. Wright. I heard to say this. Even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. You know, there's a thing called manslaughter. I believe the manslaughter servant time is shorter than the murder case. But it's still manslaughter. He didn't mean it on purpose. Manslaughter is still manslaughter. I just believe Ed was innocent. I can't believe he would kill someone. And Nick, Edward admit himself. His father must be lying to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. It's alright. If you say so, I'm supposed to go check again. Police file may hold something of interest. Miss Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something was slim. I don't understand. Police materials, I guess we go to police. Not anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for no guy, Yugi. It's you. I don't think I'm sure we're coming back today. You stay out, Nate. Yeah. I wonder if we can check the records room again. Well, I can't have anyone wandering around in here. I guess Miss Karama is in there now anyway. No! No! You could go in there as long as he's there. No! No! Yes, it has arrived actually. No comments in the record room. Nick, let's hurry. Let's hurry. That's open. That's as always. The only one here just today. I'm sure they have the time clean. What's on, Nick? Nothing. I just noticing that he's in here. Oh, karma. Oh, one of the doors here is open. Someone we've been looking in it recently. Neighbors say unsolved cases evidence. Unsolved cases. Look, files for DS6 is completely empty. What are you doing in here? Karma. You. How do you know my name? Haven't met. What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edwards' defense team. Defense team. I beg your pardon. I see I'm wearing my big defense authorities. Then approached to me, needing this thing to be crossed. You can see how this guy was Edward's meat mentor. Miss Edward is your student, right? A romanticist who still crushed at the fear of realism, just like his father or his second rate, Mr. Von Karma. I have acted with Edward, did you? Me, a grudge against me, a defense authority, why? Because he dealt a blow with your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did. I don't get this. Why you take his son under your wings afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear daughter, is none of your business. Maybe he planned the whole thing. Well, we've been last day of his trial. It was since I have defense and brought in that last this long. Still, even news in the end. Miles Edward will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 50 years ago with me. You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edward will tell the court tomorrow. If we were right. So Mr. Von Karma is going to be up the DS6 court tomorrow. We don't have a way to tell him that. No, don't commit your guilt. Still there, okay. fool. You think I'm prosecuted with the view defense authority information. Ah. Creep. And this one. Miss Welcome, have a look at this. It was you, wasn't it? You instructing Yagi Yogi to commit murder. Yagi Yugi. How many years have been since I heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him burn it after he read it. If you do have a record player with you, you could have caught him, used his word against him. So you admitted. You wrote Mr. Yugi this letter. Yes, my dear defensor, Doughty. If you have a record, like, you've recorded him as like, I got you. I got you. I got the evidence. Bye. Anyway. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring him to me. That's why I don't want to bring up to that. That's why I don't want to show the letter to him in the first place. Because he would do something about it. He saved me from a lot of needless hassle. But hide the letter. Nick, what's that thing? Run. It's so gun. Used for self-defense usually. Run. If your bag is at the exit, run. Scream for help. Indeed. 6,000 thoughts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000. I don't know why. People don't die from it usually. Now give it to me in the letter. No. Well, where are you? Nick, run. Maya. You can't get the police, have them arrested for attacking. Assault. Out of my way. You could have run, you idiot. Oh, he got us. Letters gone, of course. And he took the deal as evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is he okay? Maya. Maya, over your eyes. Maya. The letter. Did he take it? Nick, you should have run! Oh yeah. Are you okay? I could have stopped him. I jumped as fast as I could. But one then shot from that then knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as an oil or a medium. I can't even call my sister, not even now, when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Don't say that. Don't say that. Maya. There must have to be somewhere I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya. He's holding something. What's that? A bullet. There's innocent evidence number 7. Taking the heart of Gregory Edward. I remember. Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Funny. I prove it to you, Maya. You're the most definite not useless. I'll prove it to you in the court tomorrow. Hot snap. This is absolutely chaos. That's why I'm not so adamant of showing the letter to Von Karma, because he would do something like this. Because the best way, you don't want to share the information that way. I know it's a part of stories and it's just how it plays out, but most common sense is If you don't want to share the evidence to your enemy so they can use it against you, they'll share the info. December 28, 9:51 a.m. District Court, Defense Lobby number 2. This is it. Judgment Day. There's things are going to settle at last. What all things? Wow. What a big ideal. Darn it. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock has a run-off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today is the day. Today is the last day of our trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. As for this looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma didn't push him too hard. Oh, what are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. It was that I cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside to charge. Right, get out of here. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Whoa, a pal. What's got to injure that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Miss Etheridge. Well, good morning. How you go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I kept you down one away to take her. I just brought him in. Took all right, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi, he said he's forgotten his own name. But that have to be a lie. Or he would defend Edward if he couldn't remember his past. He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. December 28th, 10 a.m. District Court courtroom, room number 3. I'm ready for this. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edward. Defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. Finally! Finally! You acted like a prosecutor! Right, very well. You have reached the final day of the proceeding this trial. I ask prosecutors to commit decisive evidence. Understood. He's acting weird, does he? Come on, they'll be all silent by every nickel thing she said. Very well, Mr. Von Karma. Your opening statement. Right. Detective Gumshoe efforts the boat rental shop caretaker have been arrested. In yesterday's trial, defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would ask defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. What the heck is wrong with him? Very well. There's been the witness into the courtroom. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you will remember a witness. And if the boat rental shop the night from the where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he is currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? Witness was not run away. I see what now. Testify. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. Oh, I left the court. I'm really sorry about leaving yesterday, just like I did. I wasn't running away or nothing. I waited by some beautiful party, you see. I figured I got nothing to do with this and anyhow. I need one of those motive things, right? I don't have one. So my testimony yesterday started this. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Sorry. Has to know his name. Yada Yogi. You're not a Yogi. I'm going to prove it. I'm really sorry about never yesterday. I still have all this. Wait a minute. I still have it. Jacob Gregory over his heart still bears ballistic markers. I don't have a nutter. First, I'll call you. What you did was run away, not just living. You heard loud testimony. You realized you were in danger. Now, Mr. Wright, there is no need to rush to conclusion. I say the witness was not running away. Yes, it's a testimony. He's full and relaxed. But they both do. Onkama and Yada Yogi. Let's say here. Wait to buy the food before I proceed. Okay, press. So what do you need? You're just about to say right. Is it hard for you to just quietly listen when someone's talking? If I sat quietly, Edward would be guilty in 3 minutes. I'm going to buy some food for Potty, see? Food. For Potty's bit of a gourmand, you see? They only eat these high quality bird pennant from France. They only have them in big pet shop downtown. But you were arrested until this morning. Why don't you go back to caretaker sack? Oh wow, hey! I kinda got lost, you see. The witness had trouble remembering things sometimes. Even the police have beheaded him. He's on his way back to the sack. Yeah, right, nice try, Okama. No one's going to believe that. I see. Here he was lost. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. I figured I have nothing to do with this anyhow. It'd be very funny to drag Judge all the way around, showing the evidence, and getting zapped by Von Karma. You lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep, seems like it. How to know you didn't have to do anything to do with... Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this innocent... Oh, or maybe you're lying about not having your memory. You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory who he is. If he claims that he's lying, show the court proof. How am I supposed to prove what is going on in that court? Go ahead. That is impossible. That can be sentenced, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't get one. How can you say that you don't have a motive? I say you do. You have a grudge against Edward and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. You committed one crime, and so many other crimes. Falsifying the evidence and everything. Do you get your guilty verdict? So you can win every cases. But yet you did committed another crime. Assault. You zapped Felix Wright and Maya in the record room. So rude of you. Maya just appeared behind him. He's going, touch him, you get zapped. That'll be hilarious. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold grudge. Is it possible? I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over until the trials end. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've been saying the same thing over. You've been calling witness memory of the past, all that could go off into question. But does this really have to do anything to do with this cold case? Yes, of course, Your Honor. The witness has said that he has nothing to do with the case and no motive. However, this statement is lies. Order. Mr. Wright, this is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying Are you saying that you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Oh, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So who is he? You know him already. Yari Yugi? No play dumb on karma. Agreed. Mr. Wright, tell us the witness name. Of course, Yari Yugi. His name is Yari Yugi, a former court beneath. Yugi. That name seems familiar. Oh. Yari Yugi from the Dio6 incident. Biggest the judge we have heard of it. It was of such a famous case. But what does this mean? Daughter, if this man isn't Mr. Yugi, then he has a clear motive. Tis. Jumping into conclusion again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness, is Yari Yugi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof, and now let me repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove his Yugi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere to go. Look, how are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yari Yugi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Hold on. Please take this man's fingerprint. Then we compared them to fingerprints from files of Yari Yugi 50 years ago. I see. That makes sense. Tis. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But why? The witness has no fingerprints. What? No fingerprints? You see, before I work in a caretaker, I work in a chemical plant. I burn my fingers while working with the stuff here. Yup. Yugi, you sleep. You burn your fingerprint off to hide your past. Well, the witness has no fingerprint. I guess we're not able to prove his identity. No. Tis. What will you do, Mr. Wright? Seems like the case has been decided. No. I know what will happen. I know everything. I can't prove it. No. I can't let it end. Not this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify to who this witness is. No one. Nick, what are we going to do? I didn't even consider that he might erase his fingerprint. What do I do? Just smell, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you're not to cross-examine his power for like a comic relief. Why not? Yeah, very funny. You're so one on karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his power. Yes. Where is it, Nick? No, you're not going to. Gotta. Defense would not to take Richard Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up on my proposal. Exactly, Your Honor. I'd like to cross-examine the witness pet parrot. Order. Oh well, we did it, Mr. Von Karma. Need you even ask? This is a facade. I object. Wait a second. You were one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot. Von Karma. I have the right to do as you suggested. Are you so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course. So to go through with this and nothing come out of it, I hope you're ready for consequences. Nick, this is crazy. Well, still want to go through with your next game? Yes. said this parrot. Let the parrot take the stand. And I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I'll come with it, every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least I think so. And if bring in the parrot. Oh, it's just adorable! That's quite a bird. That's an adorable bird. This town, what's your name? Name? The witness isn't warning me. Must have hurt being lured by a bird. And very well, witness, is your honor, please testify for us. Who's your honor? Hello, squaw. Certainly the most precise testimony we have so far. Oh, very well, begin your cross-examination. Right, what are we going to do next? I don't know. What are we doing, Maya? Say, Polly, have I forgotten anything? A Polly would turn about herself. Don't forget the assets. Are you sure? Witness, you can't just say hello, expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. I talked to her. Right, what do I say? I was at record 2 days ago. Polly, have we forgotten something? Well, don't forget the assets. I could get Polly to say that in here. That would prove that the caretaker have something to do with the assets. Polly, have we forgotten something? Oh, hello. No, ho 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 ho. That's not what you were supposed to say. Forgot something we forgot. Hello. It's not working. This record is. What was she saying? Tis. Something's the matter, Mr. Wright. Wait, you'll tell me Mr. Coleman suspected this. He could have betrayed the pirate, could he? Did he try not to respond if we asked? Have we forgotten anything? Well, there's the time with us. Mr. George. Yadi. Polly, what's her name? Polly. It's alright. I think we established the partner's name is Polly. That's has to do with her own identity. Of course. Yes, it does. Ah, fascinating. You claim the power name will prove her only identity. So what's this proof? Nick. You take this bluff a little too far. Listen. We're not here to answer the question who is the taker and who proved that he's Yugi. You have to do is tie to Polly to Yugi. Gotta prove the power token. That. I have it saved. It is here to speak. You must speak to me. I can't believe you speaking to the pirate. No. Okay. What's the number? 1228, 1228. Pirate, reckless pirate. We must Wright. You're ready to claim this number has something to do with the tag taker. There's a save here right now. Okay. Actually, it does. That's why I have to say it. Ah, ridiculous. I got the number to save. Tell us who's the caretaker is. Show us your proof. What could possibly include the number? Caretaker identity. There's a case file. What's the obsession you have with that case, Mr. Wright? This file is something related to safe number. Hmm. 1228. 1228. It's on the case summary page. Case summary. Specifically the date where the deal sits isn't occurred. The date of incident December 28. But it's the date 50 years ago. The number on the safe is 1228. He used the date of deal sit isn't his number for your safe. Your Honor. That's how important date was to him. I see it's certain it was interesting coincidence. People often set the sequence numbers to date. This is not tangible proof. I set a card number to my 001 because I'm number 1. Why did you say that out loud? You would get your money stolen. It has nothing to do with the date. Nothing. Indeed. Hello, is there a week for evidence in murder trial? We need to some other corroborated evidence. Am I going to find that? Nick, we get closer. One more. We could get one more piece of evidence. Right, but what? Yeah, witness. Make a check. I don't know, I need to check. Honey. 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 Witness, because better, witness is born. Right, so what's her name? Honey Pondy, what's her name? Honey Pondy. That's alright, I think we established this pound name's Pondy. We have to. Of course. That's fascinating. You claimed the pound name proof your own identity. So it's the proof, Nick. We're here to prove he's not a Yuki. But you gotta prove. Quite a large file you have there. Which page is proof is on then? So we'll stop wasting our time. Let me check again. It's on the last page, I suspect. After his fiancée. Probably check-ins committee said there was suspect data. Alright, here we go. Yeah, right. It's alright, so that's the page. Where's the file? Suspect. The suspect data page. Wright has set up the mason and Yanni Yogi. But after he was arrested, his fiance committed suicide. See? Indeed, it does say that, yes. What's his fiance name? Potty Jerkins. Potty. Exactly, Your Honor. You want to remember the name of his fiance who has committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see, I guess that is possible. Mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a daughter. She's called Phoenix. I don't think you have a granddaughter. No way. Oh, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Does this make you my granddaughter's fiance? You're only 7 years old. That's enough. I think we reached a conclusion here. It's a mere coincidence, that's all. So there's a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. What will you say? There's someone the caretaker of the boat shop immediately. There he is. Alright. Don't forget, hydrate yourself. I'm going to drink some water. Make sure you hydrate yourself. Tasty. Even though the water has no flavor, but it still tasty to me. Yum yum yum. Can I see your name? Wait. This witness doesn't remember. No, it's okay. Oh, his attitude changed! I can't believe what I want to do. I am done. Nick looks totally different. This is a real Yugi, I think. Finally. It's been acting feasible to hide his true identity. Acting for 50 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yari Yugi. 50 years ago, I served relief in this very court. Hey! Order, order. Yari Yugi. So it was you who killed Robin Hammond. I tried to frame Miles Edward for his death. Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 50 years ago. Robin Hammond, he said I was mentioning it on sound. He told me he would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So I pretended to have a brain damage. I was innocent really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiance, my social standing. Then this year, 50 years later, a packet arrived. It's a letter and pistol. The plan was written out of careful detail. It was planned for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who sent him. I thought this was my chance after 50 years. This wasn't. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edward. I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edward. What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Miss Edward yourself? Anyway, admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. He does have enough. Oh, karma. Where's Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. Also, no room for error in his confession. And defendant Miles Edward is innocent at this case at least. Error. Oh, defendant, please take a stand. Do not mess this up, Edward. It's pure mystery left unsolved. Still, you clear suspicious for this particular case. I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robin Hammond. Any objection? Don't believe it. Why Mr. Phone conversation? Very well. Let's go find this friend of Mr. Miles Edward. Not guilty! That is all. His court is adjourned. Did someone say objection? It wasn't from Karma. Wait, but that means... No! Edward! Why? Hold on. I will object to your judgment. What do you mean? I'm not innocent at all. Edward! You could have kept your mouth shut! We have heard Yadayuki killed Robintown with the revenge. The revenge for what? Nick. Edward is trying to confess. He's going to go say he's guilty. He's going to tell them that he was a murderer and the innocent. Innocent. You said that out loud in the court for everyone to hear you. He's going to tell them. Kill his old dad. Uh-oh, what do I do? The judgment over the past. I object to Edward Alpha. Did something like this happen yesterday too? I believe certain witness raised objection after the guilty verdict was passed. That would be Nari. You must hear this new statement. You must hear Miles Edward. It's right. You have duty to hear Mr. Edward out. Rats. For 50 years, I have recurring dreams. A nightmare is only a nightmare, that's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't true. Yadayuki was a killer. I mean, in the instant where your father died. I didn't thought it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as a day. A murderer. Criminal and was innocent. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I'm guilty for the destructive limitation which ends today. Culprit is me. Why are you pointing towards Phoenix? Order, order. This is certain and expected. Defendant declared innocent and confesses to a different crime. Crime for his statute of limitation run out today. I'm not really sure I should deal with this. It's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We tried this man for his crime 50 years ago. I think I would not take a 5 minutes recess. During this time, I consider appropriate course action to take. Court is adjourned. Edward, you dumb! December 28 to 24 p.m. The street court, defendant number 2. I'm sorry, Wright. I just wasted all of your effort. No! Miss Edward, I don't believe it, sir. I mean, you killed your dad. I didn't want to believe it myself, detective. But it's the truth. I have to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. This is crazy. Just crazy. Can't we just put manslaughter? Nick, what are you doing? Oh. I'm just reading through the court record with more. I'm getting my case ready. Your case for what? Oh, it's obvious. Going to prove that Miles Edward is innocent. What were you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it in court. I'm sorry, Edward. I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. But in any case, tie to your belt. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove to you that you're innocent. Trust me. Alright. December 28, 2 p.m. District Court Room number 3. Now I would like to resume your trial. Judge, Miles Edward had admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin hearing his testimony. And to point this net defense due to cross-examining the fact of an invitation on DLC instance run out today. So it's convenient for me to run this by the book. I see does defense has any objection? No, Your Honor. Well, come on, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Very well. Well, Miss Miles, that will take the stand. Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edward, I'm prosecuting authority. Miss Edward, 50 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edward. Is this correct? It is correct. I testified by the court about this matter to the court, and Edward's telling me about his dream yesterday. Notice something. One detail didn't quite fit. That'll be the key, if I can only get it work. Well, there's a hole in an elevator. If he threw the bullet, if he threw the gun. Please. Yes, it isn't. That day, I've gone to the courtroom to observe to run my father's trial. Let's save here, shall we? As we wait to leave the earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father, Mr. Yost, the composer, begins to argue, then something heavy fell on my feet. I pick it up and threw it at Mr. Yuki. I want them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot on his screen. It's a terrible scream. I remember to this day. What's it? 2 gunshots? That's all. Everything, including the scene. Interpretive in terms of lost time with the sun. One bullet fired twice. Was fired twice. I didn't know I thought this memory was it was stuck in the elevator for 5 hours. I ordered an elevator ran out. I lost my memory and off an event. The same claim as Yogi have made. Very well. Mr. Wright, will cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Right. Okay. So you only heard 1 gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard a shot, then a scream. It never evaded. I was unconscious until the risk came. I see. No, Your Honor, unfortunately you don't. Look at this file, one more. Play, you contradict the witness testimony. You do enjoy dragging out the file, don't you? I don't accept the evidence unless you can tell me what page it's on. Which page? Okay, let me check. So I can get my facts straight. Victim. Look at the victim data on this file. This says quite plainly, murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edward only heard 1 gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. First shot was an accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So he fired the remaining shot. Was there perhaps another shooter who fired the second shot? But I'm sure you're aware. This incident occurred 50 years ago. The overdated data. The pistol did fire twice, however, we don't know when the second shot was fired. Might be fired the day before the incident. There is no proof this second shot had anything to do with this incident. I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. Murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of the shots was fired from the defendant boy at the time. Do you have any proof that other shot fired has something to do with the case? Oh, too bad. Realistic marking. Yes! Your Honor, I think I've been able to show you proof. What? Impossible. Now that must come if you're surprised after you see no evidence. Mr. Wright, so we'll show proof. You have evidence the second was fire in the pistol related to this innocent. Look at this photograph. This is a photograph of the scene of a crime 50 years ago. I can see the victim was neither his Gregory Edward. Person murder weapon fired twice, and this at the time of incident. This photo proves it. And let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots was fired. Where? Your Honor, please get a clue. So the judge. This is a obvious criticism here. I see a bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edward was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there's another bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other Edward fired that second shot. Order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of incident, 2 shots was fired. One went Gregory's heart, the other hit the elevator door. Remember that defendant lost consciousness after shots was fired right out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, someone else be. Edward throw the fire. Murder, of course. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasy go out of hand. Mr. Wright, nothing much more do you sit in the case file. Look closely. Try case summary page. The case of summary is page 1. Elevator was depleted at the time. Isn't no clue found on the scene. These police are blind. The police are blind. Dude, that. It's pretty obvious. Okay, she's written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. If the pistol did be fired 2 times, and the other bullet would have discovered on the scene. Does have a point. The second bullet have never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not assist bullet to claim Gregory Edward knife was fired by his own son. That is the truth of the matter. The whole truth. There was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Look. If it's in an elevator, there must be a line between the elevator and the wall of outside. And when it hits and it drops down, that might displays it. Order, I would have order. Mr. Ross has proven one thing is quite clearly. The murder weapon was fired twice at the time of incident. However, as Falcomer said, the second bullet fire was not found. Highly unlikely the police may overlook the second bullet. So we have the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have discount the defense claim. Tis. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why are you raising objection? I'm sorry, Maya. What? You know, Snug, I was wrong. Nick, if the second bullet was there, You know, my protection over nothing. No. But you say you didn't. But you say you didn't do it, Nick. You said that Edward declared innocent. I'm sorry. It's just that when I saw a photograph, I thought this shot has to be fired. I was so sad of it, I thought I won. I thought there was another person, someone else who looking and shot. And now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood us solved for 50 years. Nick. It seems like we have to finally clean up this incident. Only one bullet was found at the scene of crime. The shot was by Miss Miles Edward, precisely. I would like to ask Ron then Miles Edward before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? No, I do not. You know, you should kill the father who is not your intention. No, I did. Oh no. This is up to guilt. There we are. The start of limitation the murder of Gregory Edward runs out today. Therefore, I must pull out a verdict in defendant today, right here. Right now. Indeed. I said I wouldn't have a objection. I've been here before. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Remember what Mia said? It's no one you believe. It's just not my first day of court. There are so many things I know I should be saying. My mind go blank, I can't find the words. Mr. Wright. Order. Order, I'm the judge. Tis. Mr. Wright, what about you object? I don't know. This case is perfect. I don't know. Yeah. You must assist. This second bullet. What did you say? Nothing. The second bullet must assist. But where? Someone took it. It seems like waiting's not going to produce us an answer from Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet. Assisted. What? And we just had to prove does not assist. I realised that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just that someone took it from the scene of a crime. That's what happened. The murderer. The murderer. They tell us. Who's this murderer? I'm still thinking about that one. Then we were talking to the second bullet, but why? First of all, how would they found it? How easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright? Was there a person needs when a murderer searched that bullet? Murderer had to find it. Of course, there was a need. That's why they took it. What possible reason that well, the reason a murderer took the bullet where them seen them is but it would be proof. Maybe they thought the bullet would be used as proof. There was a special bullet, they took it with them. Let's go back a bit. The murderer didn't need it. Would the murderer have at the time that put out stray bullet? Never got to know. Most wrong, Mr. Wright. The murderer had no reason to take the bullet. We don't want to admit it, but it's true. Has to take it. I'm thinking not too normal to crazy. I think why the bullet was taken. Think why the has to be taken, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Okay. The murderer has no intention of taking a bullet from scene, but the murderer has to take the bullet. Has to. Mr. Wright. What do you mean? Well, for instance, Mr. Wright. And maybe the bullet hit the murderer. Bullet hit the murderer. To say, for instance, I mean, it hits you, you have to take it with you, but it's not like you could prefer surgery right there. You know. Wait a second. I was talking off the top of my head, but what if this really happened? Let me get this right. Time of the murder and the murderer themselves were shot. And left with a second bullet still inside them. That's nearly only one bullet for the scene of the crime. Yes, I guess that's how it worked, yes. But there's a problem with that. Other two people rescued from an elevator. Miles Edward and Yada Yogi were both harmed. So that means the murderer came from outside, yes. I thought so. Two men fight in an elevator. Tried to stop them, the boy picked up the pistol from his feet and threw it. Pistol discharged the bullet. Bullet go through the elevator door and hit the murderer outside. Boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, you're truly unpredictable defense authority, I never know. I could tell you scratch, but yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you have to say. You say deny it, deny it. I will display the 7 months of vacation because you were injured. Are you taking your time for your body to heal? Open your jacket, show them the scar. No one involved the incident was wounded. There's no murderer. I was wounded in the time of incident. No, sorry, I can't think of anyone. Hey Nick, I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a room, above a room full of rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy! I was crazy once. Remember what Miss Grossberg said yesterday. Gregory Edward dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. Must be quite a shock for Von Comma. They took a vacation for several months after that, you see. That's an unusual event for a man. That was first and the last vacation he'd taken in the many years of persecuting. What if Mr. Von Comma didn't take vacation because of shock? He took it because he was injured. But I mean, it couldn't be only one thing. It was a murderer in the deal, isn't. It was a man who shot Gregory. What? It was Von Comma. Oh man, snap! It's in something's wrong, Mr. Wright. It's in days. Oh no, Your Honor. Well, I have indicated the possibility that murderer come from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. Save it for better time. Because if we say now, you basically let Von Comma know that you're onto him. So save it for better time. I don't have enough proof yet. This may be my trump card, but I better save it for that time. Yes, Mr. Wright, something matter. I find Your Honor. Just. Shall we go on with the trial then, That said, we have no further to go. All left is to finish. In other words, the verdict. Not yet. Think, Mr. Wright, you have said that someone from the outside was the murderer. Yet you cannot suggest anyone is possible suspect. Which means your conjecture is worthless. It will be rejected, of course. Look. Now is not time for hold on to the trump card. Trial's almost over. My bad. Your Honor, no suspect, no suspect. Oh, this is certainly interesting news. Well, Mr. Wright, here's your suspect. My hand's shaking. What? Von Comma. Von Comma. Me, the phone call with the persecution, the one who's standing over there. Ah, yeah, you don't just. I see no need why all of this ridiculous outburst with my objection. Because you took a vacation for several months, starting the day after this, and you pride yourself for the perfect record. But we take a non-vacation without any reason. You claim that I took vacation to heal my injury from medicine. Fascinating. Prove it. I will have need surgery. No. Where would I go under life at Mr. Wright? Even the doctor that will break me have him testify. No. That's bad out whose doctor is. No news. Ever. Hello, phone karma. I hope too well. It's perfect. You wouldn't leave clues. Probably didn't undergo surgery. I will leave a doctor a witness. Nobody's that perfect. So what next? If phone karma wanted to put it out by himself. That's insane. No, who could have? You can't just pull the bullets out of yourself. Wait. What does that mean? The bullet has to be somewhere. But where? It's still inside him. Mr. Wright. You produce evidence to prove that I was shot. Hello, it's absolutely chaos. Phone combat, I'll prove it. I even use evidence to show how human I like it so much. But the evidence to prove for combo assault was I think I lost it. What exactly is that? That's sad. That's weird. Penalty. What exactly is that? No. What happened if I say it's impossible? It would be possible to find the doctor or break down phone coma now. If a phone coma did undergo surgery, and it seems like I could finally come to your senses. You realize the truth. Because there's something that didn't happen. Check. Court record. Must be something. Court record. It could have been there. No, there's no time. I think of it as I go. Alright, phone coma, I'll prove it. I don't know, even use evidence. Just to know how much you like. Just how you like it so much. What evidence proves the comma was sorted. Okay. No. Alright. Gotta... No. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Copy. Look almost perfect, even if this certainly neither evidence of a trail. This is going to bring out the metal detector. Then I asked where's to put it now. That deck is a likely that Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean? I do. There's a possibility to put it still inside from Karma. Is that even possible for all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. I will use this metal detector for Karma. I'm going to run this over you to see what we found. Oh, he's sweating. I refuse. You refuse. But refusing this means you're allowed to put it still inside you. Order. Order. Defense request that will allow you to use the metal detector. Good. I call for suspension for this trial. This is a phase of privacy. A statute of limitation run out of this case today. It was you who said we're ending right here, right now. Luff. I permit the use of metal detector. Mr. Combo, you will submit yourself to testing. Check what this means. I don't know, but we have to give this up. He's reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. Put it. Must you come from, comma? You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen. So I remained silent. Indeed, there's a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. I was shot in the shoulder long before the incident. I claim the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to the incident. Mr. Phone Comma, can you prove that? Proof. I have no obligation to prove anything. This is Mr. Wright who must have proved something here. Not I, Mr. Wright. Well, can you prove it? Can you prove the bullet in Phone Comma's shoulder from the outset? Of course it can. You'll have any ideas or evidence. It's because you took out the record room yesterday. With no proof, you can't convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright. No, I'm the only one who saw it, Miss Von Karma. What? You were close one day from freedom. You see, I have proof. What? Who would have thought you would dig your own grave, try to convince everyone? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the dear citizen. And here's my final proof. Still bear clear ballistic markings. That's a bullet. Where did you get that? This is a bullet used to your citizen. It was taken from the heart of victim Miss Gregory Earthworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic marking intact. Ballistic markings. You may recall the term came up with first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic marking different of weapon. Bullet fired from gun or marked with a weapon unique pattern. Examining the marking, you could tell which weapon fired from the bullet. quite accurate. Let's go. We have 2 bullets and an assassin. 1 bullet removed from Goblin Edward's heart. The bullet misprogrammer is a bullet buried into your shoulder. How is that not even hurting? If one wrong move, you can feel it. Oh, that's a bit dangerous. What if the bullet nicked the bone? Oh, that must have hurt. But it's also dangerous as well. If it nicks the bone, it also can nick the nerves. It also nicks the arteries or veins. It could be a serious health trouble. He's very fortunate still being living here today. We could get allies for bullets. Then if the markings match, we would have known the bullets have been fired from the same gun. Very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edward. Mr. Von Karma, you will need to remove the bullet from your shoulder. And we compare the blister marker to those from this bullet. I'll solve this case once for all. Mr. Von Karma. A scream. I heard a scream before. Wait, alone. I can't breathe. Right, I said quiet. Not making this any easier. Stop breathing air. Stop here. Stop breathing my air. Get away. Get away from my father. There we go. It's that scream I heard in the elevator 50 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed. Mr. Von Karma. Only you were there to find me. So it was you. You're the father of my curse. The father showed me with the penalty on my record. And you never scar my shoulder that would never fade. I'm burying you with my bare hand. Death, death. 50 years earlier. My head. Just persecution. I'm sorry. On karma. It's not that can make this kind of error. I would never thought that Edward would be one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you would be penalized. I'll cover you in the past, but not this time. Edward. It was sock knocking on, I'll never know. Me, penalized. It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court record room. I must have wandered in here without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black, and I must have gone now. I went down the hall and feel my way. Oh, the elevator. I pressed the button, never happened. Then, there was a noise. I was a pay. Horrible bird of pay, my shoulder. Then the light come back on, the elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, one eye unconscious from multiple deprivation. Much to my surprise, Nate was still named at my feet. I knew, and then it was destiny. This last moment, Edward was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke to the medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was a perfect crime. Just. Who would have thought another man who could come to open that elevator door? Judge, what are you doing? Do your job. We're gonna end this miserable charade. Now, end it. Very well. We fear that we have come to nowhere to end this maze. 50 years later, Mr. Miles Edward, yes, Your Honor. You were innocent. You are innocent. As I say, it was a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. Disqualified defender Mr. Mild Edward. Not guilty. Finally! That was quite loud. That was quite loud. That is all. The court is adjourned. December 28, 5:38 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Next, we did it! You see his face? From karma look even painer than usual. He got his karma right now, yay! It's pretending to be all cool, but inside he crossed some neck. Crossed! I got to say, I'm impressed. It was pretty close though. I was sure we had it. I know. I was one the bird of teal the whole time myself. And now it's just a good memory. Okay. So it's fine over and whatever. But yeah. I'm not sure how I say this. I know. Fine, thank you. I see. Thank you, right. You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that. Nah, sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing. You gotta learn. You got a lot to learn, Edward. You got you there. Whoa! Amazing pal, you pulled through like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owed you £1. And like, let's party. Dinner on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares? See, Miss Edward. You said taking a lesson from a detective come soon. That's how you said thank you. I see. Whoop. Oh my goodness, that just... I feel foolish. Don't mind. Taking a time. You get used to it. Maybe for you since I've seen it with this unguarded. Hey y'all! Where the heck you come from? Not a... Yo, you were great in there. Thank you. You're Edward. Perhaps. Thank you very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. You said thank you all. Oh, that's adorable. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Look at you. You would just stick your hand in the cookie jar if there's no one there. Yeah, you were witness on the first day of a trial, weren't you? Yeah, no, be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you doing now? Not me. It's something I gave up. Tried to be an investigation, photographed him pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Isn't the hot dog guy from the park, huh? Nari! It's over, Nick. My life is over. But why is the sad face, Nari? What happened now? Oh, Nick, I'm not known for this world. Oh, you don't look sick. Miss Kenneth, she's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. Should have seen that coming. You're edgy. There you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, edgy. Here, another gift from me in celebration. That's unusual for you. Howdy, boss. You're coming along too. My treat, pal. Thanks. I'm looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. If that's the suit, don't question me. When he said my treat, that's not peace talk for prison food, right? I think it'd be fun, Harry. Right. Yeah, what's up? Everybody up the Harry doing me. It's got money in it. Yeah, that's not strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38, right? No! What a weird amount. I mean, it's not nickel, but it's a lot either. $38 exactly. Look. What's the exact amount of money, not money, that was stolen from Mr. Edward in school? 38. No, it was No! Are you so surprised about Wright? Huh? Now we was upset that day from school, right? I thought that's what automatically moved me out as suspect. What? Think about the day 50 years ago. Now he took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. He saw money now and there, and the rest is history. And never good at history. Nari. He's the one. Imagine if he didn't take the lunch money as he made stay at home. All this would never happen. Well, Buffini rights never happened. Everyone would go to prison. Now we will be in the prison. Maya will be in prison. If it were for Nari. Everett, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Nari protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else to say you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right, you may know this, but we used to have saying back at school. When something smells, it's usually the boss. I know, Really right. I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. This is so unexpected turn of events here. Everett. You should have told me. Now, look, it was 50 years ago. Everything started when the potato has run out, Miss Everett. I would say so, yes. Yeah, you have it. Yeah. But this does need me. I've become defense authority because of what you two did. I have always been something of it. It's possible. It's possible in words in this. Yeah, and you woke up too easily too. Yeah, the death judge sentence both of you. Nah, I would never know I've become persecutor. The same go for me, only the other way round. The longest day I thought I might kill my own father. I thought I might be a criminal and become persecuted and partly punish myself. But I've known the truth. I might become defense authority after all. Edward, I want to switch. Right. Hey, yo, line up. I'll take a photo. Yay, photo time, let's go. And after that, then on me. Let me see the photo. Detective Gunshoe, take us to the towel. Good night. Show me the photo! They celebrate Everett's newfound freedom. Photo! Even though Everett himself still in detention. What about the photo? Show me the photo! No! December 29th, 5:02 a.m. Right a corner of it, that was early. Well, I read a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Oh, it's still 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter. Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Miss Earthworld too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless, so I decided to go back to my training. I've become a full-fledged spirit medium for starter. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. How about the photo? Goodbye. What a gap. First train leave the mountains already left to the station. I guess I'm too late. Hey! Nick. Maya. So you're leaving? Yeah. It's hard to be a spirit medium when you can't talk to spirit. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. You're good, okay? Wait. What? I never could have saved Edward without your help. On the last day of a trial, I heard her. I heard Maria's voice. I heard my sister. Yes, only her voice, but still. It was the very end when I thought we lost everything. Oh, that was my sister for you. Detective comes to help, and Miss Goldberg, and even Nari. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick, but you were the only one who stopped one karma, Maya. Oh, I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around the days. sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence. Some more evidence to help. But Karma was convinced he's taking all the evidence pertaining to DO6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This is the bullet to put an end to Von Karma. And you're the one who gave it to me. Nick. Thanks, Maya. I could have done it without you. I'll be back soon. Oh, I'm going to complete my training and come back. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run your office by yourself. You're hopeless. And I don't know about that. Go, 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 go. Get on the train. So this is it. See you soon, Maya. Thanks, Nick. That's how my story ends. Time to turn a new page. I say goodbye to novice defense authority that I was. And now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. The picture! Ah, don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim. Ah, yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Hey pal, Miss Edward came down to visit with me. Happy New Year. Think about pleasant surprise. Whoop, the have come soon. Then he hung his head low and went back inside. Kind of like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? He's trying. He's trying. What about the picture? I want that picture. Oh, Nick. I haven't seen him lately. And me, I've been working a cheese shop. That missing last lady. It's not exactly what you call it a cheapstaker. You're just lying right now, yeah. Nami! Right, yeah, I remembered him. I heard he'd been busy lately. You know, not to ring my old bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I saw he's grateful. It's like Undertale. Oh, it's a nice touch. Oh, hi. Phoenix, right? The defense authority for him. I wrote that appetite for yes. Listen, I'll take over management of Gatewater and Hotel recently. He's in the area. Please stop by. No thanks. But there's still 2 more to go. Oh yes, this is Phoenix, right? Ah yes, my unstudy was it not? I wonder how he's doing. I haven't seen him late. The days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon you see. His mustache. That woman, did it right? Is he an actor? I'm not buying it. Can't be starred with a name like Phoenix. No, okay, bye. Hey, at least I love the princess was a hit. I saw that Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, I'll keep my face out of the public eyes until the show is over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dream, you know. Oh, I got a letter from Maya another day. Sounds like she caught a cold stand under waterfall. I was a visitor, but I don't have time, so I sent her a pink princess training card. She says she can't buy them where she is. My current place is never that anyway. You'd be surprised. What? Who's that? You wanna talk? Let's talk. Pig Princess, alright? Well, you know, I snuck into the studio another day, and I saw her, the one inside the Pig Princess suit. What a dog. It's kind of shocked for my boy at my tender age. You should have spoiled yourself too much, boy. Not a heart. Yeah, I remember right. That Noir guy. I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. In the picture I took of everyone. Well, just behind them there's those ghosts. Reveal. That's the talent. I'm gonna be famous. Are you sure about that? Yes! I took the photo, I took the screenshot. What? It's not over the first round. It's not over. What? I'm confused. Stuffity stuff. Wait, is that the police precinct? Mia. 2 months since Maya left the office. Hold your horses. We're not going yet. We're not going to go in right now. Let me see. We have this, the second justice for all, and the trial of tribulation. Yeah, and apparently, how is this person? Huh. Strange indeed. Who's this person? Okay. This is it. I will see you next week on Monday. So have a nice day and enjoy. Okay? And thank you for being here. Thank you for chatting. And I will see you then on Monday. Bye. Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. There we go.